be a noisy arena. Better than 18,000 in here tonight, Dan, and I'll tell you, Illinois better be ready to play.
Well, traditionally, it's been a very tough place for Illinois to win in. They've won 5 straight, but they've all been very hard-fought games, and this one shouldn't be much different than those.
So he's here tonight in Minneapolis. That's what the series has looked like. This is the 136th time that these two teams have met on the basketball court, and the tip controlled by the Gophers. And this is Melvin Newbern.
I'll tell you what, Dick, I didn't like the way Illinois came out in the introductions tonight. They just moped around out to half court and back. It looked like a lack of emotion. I hope it was more of a sense of purpose, but I'm not too sure about that. And Minnesota's all fired up to play this game.
Willie Burton shot is up short. Rebound underneath is good. Put up under there by Coffey. And he stripped the ball right away from the Illini to put it up and in. Bardo working in front for Illinois. Gets it off to Battle. Marcus Liberty getting a chance. This is Hamilton out on the high post. Now Liberty with a basketball. Back to Nick Anderson. To Liberty in the corner. Swinging outside for the jumper. It's around and out of there. Tipped out of bounds. It'll go to Illinois. Bardo, they say, hit it last.
Not quite sold out, but a lot of people in here. They haven't averaged much more than 10,000 in the Big Ten so far, and they have a much bigger crowd than that here tonight.
Newbern gets it over on the side to Coffey. Now back to Newbern. Out of Toledo, Ohio, drives to the free throw line, jumps it up and misses it. A scramble for the ball underneath the basket, and Illinois has it. Hamilton credited with the rebound. Bounce pass up to Bardo. Marcus Liberty gets it to Nick Anderson, whirling around, has it slapped away and stolen out of there. The Gophers with it, a lead pass to Lynch. He can't get to the basketball, and it goes out of bounds to Illinois. As Bardo greeted by Newbern as he brings it across the line. They get it off to Nick Anderson. Underneath the basket, there's a foul away from the play on Coffey of Minnesota. Nick Anderson, power move to the basket. Doesn't get it in, rebounded back. Battle gets it on the rebound. Turnaround shot by Kenny. It gets the roll and in.
And he wanted that shot, didn't he?
It's tied up at 2. Over the line, Newbern. Underneath a steal. That was Hamilton. Picked up by Liberty. Long pass down court intended to Hamilton. Batted out of bounds by Newbern. It'll go back to the Illini. We were just about to say that in games against Illinois in the last couple of years, Willie Burton and Melvin Newbern, Dan Roan, have really played well. They've both been in double figures each time. The year before last and last year especially, as Marcus makes a good move to the basket, goes for the shot and has got it.
Real early for Marcus. Get him off the board early.
Not only did you say that, but all the Illinois fans have been waiting for that, I can assure you. That was a positive step right there. The ball bounded off of the back of the rim on that free throw attempt, and the Gophers will come back. There you see the score. Illinois up 4-2.
You never know, Dick, how Liberty might react to the situation that he's in right now. Being more relaxed, knowing he's going to play some minutes, he may just play a lot better than he has been when he may have been trying to force it some to impress the coaching staff.
Lynch into the corner. Coming out with the ball is Coffey. Back to Lynch, now to Newbern. On the near side to Bond. He is a Chicago boy out of Collins High School. Kyle Bond driving all the way underneath for the shot, and he's got it. Here's a long pass to Battle. Kenny shot, no. Rebound pulled away underneath there by Burton. Up court to Newbern. He drives for the basket. Foul on Anderson.
As you look at it one more time, Melvin Newbern will go to the free throw line, and he's going to get 2 shots. And a technical foul has been called on whom?
Technical foul is on the Minnesota bench, and you see Clem Haskins with Jim Bain right there. And that snuck up on us like you can't believe, Dan Rowan.
I was checking the replay monitor, looking at the replay there. I didn't see what happened. So Newbern's going to get 2 shots, and then Illinois will get 2 shots and the basketball.
Newbern, a 78% free throw shooter on the year. And all of the noise didn't bother him one bit as a 6'4" junior made the free throw good.
That's positive noise where Melvin Newbern's concerned. They can make as much noise as they want.
Newbern making both of them. His best performance on the year was 27 against Wisconsin. as Nick Anderson will toss it in, and Clem Haskins is still upset over on the sideline.
Clem's trying to get in the last word. I think he did.
And apparently out of the coach's box was the call as Anderson finds shut off. Hamilton right back to Nick. Underneath there is a charge. Well, wait a minute. It's going to be called on Lowell Hamilton, it appears. That's the first on Lowell. That's the second on Illinois as a team. And the ball goes out of bounds to the Gophers. Here they fired all the way down, and they got behind. Newbern got in behind the Illinois defense, and luckily enough, he couldn't control the pass.
Well, look out, Tommy Kramer. That was a perfect pass.
Lynch over on the near side. This is Burton letting the long one go. 3-point. The Illini throw the ball away. It goes out of bounds to Minnesota.
On the road in the Big Ten. Dick, you know, Illinois played at home against Georgia Tech, played 50 minutes, including the double overtime, and had 3 turnovers in that game. They've got 3 here tonight already.
Into the corner. Newbern it is. Fires it up. No. Rebound pulled out of there by Anderson of Illinois. Bardo has it taken away by Newbern. Timeout, Illinois. And Bedlam is struck at Williams Arena. They've been tough at home, 8-1 overall. They've beaten Iowa here. Many of you saw that ball game, I know, on a last-second tip by Shikonjansky, who hasn't even played in this one yet. And this is Larry Smith as he has entered the lineup now for Illinois. And Smith is out in front. He's replaced Marcus Liberty.
Gophers change up on D. They've gone to a 1-2-2 zone. Try to force Illinois to get back into the game from outside, which is a good defensive idea by Clem Haskins.
The ball slapped away. Lynch almost had the steal, and Illinois has been careless with the passing.
4 turnovers already for Illinois, which is more than they had in 50 minutes the other night against Georgia Tech.
Smith moving down the top of that zone. Anderson into the corner, out to Smith. Swing it over to Bardo. Back to Smith, the top of the key. Larry bounces to the corner. Here's Bardo's jumper. Good.
That's 3, too.
3-point basket by Bardo, and it narrows it to 11-9. Lynch pushing it up court for Minnesota. Larry Smith on a man-for-man. Into the corner to Bond against Battle. Underneath it goes. The pass was intended inside. Coffey picked up out there by Bardo. Fires on the side, intercepted. Another steal. It's down to Lynch. The shot is up, a foul on Bardo. Lynch going to the line with a couple of free throws. There you see his free throw percentage on the year, nearly 88%. Lynch missing that free throw, and Irvin Small, who has come on for Illinois, grabs off the rebound. He's replaced Hamilton now for the Illini. As Smith going up against Lynch. Bouncing it off to Bardo. Underneath, here's Battle for the shot. No. Fight for it underneath the basket. Saved out in front. Into the hands of Coffey to Lynch. Down on the far side, Newbern. Burton has it against Nick Anderson.
Tough shot.
Rebound, scrap for Anderson, flies a pass down to Larry Smith for the shot. Good. What a fine throw from Nick Anderson.
What a pretty tough shot by Smith, too, under pressure from 2 defensive players. And Illinois is back within a point now.
Out in front, Newbern. To Lynch. And now Bond has it. Slapped out in front, Irvin Small. Picks up the loose ball, gives it back to Smith. Oh, here's Small driving, traveling with the ball. He had the open shot, couldn't get himself under control to release it then.
Nope, lost his footing.
They get the ball back to Lynch, and he goes against Bardo. 13:40 to go in the half. Minnesota by 1. Off to Bond, now back to Newbern.
Good switching by Illinois on defense.
Newbern driving through the lane, and he's got it up.
And Newbern got away with a walk there, but got the layup down, and it's back to a 3-point game.
Inside a battle, pitches it right back to Bardo, drives to the baseline, and they shut him right off. Out front to Smith. Nick Anderson with the ball underneath. Irvin Small has it stripped away, and another breakaway for the Gophers. Lynch, who is 1 for 2 there tonight, attempts a three-point play and he completes it. And the Gophers lead by 6, 17-11. Illinois has lacking the intensity. Hamilton back into the lineup. Had the ball there. Here's Nick Anderson. Nick can't get it down. Rebound on a muscle job underneath there by Coffey.
The offensive pattern was okay that time. Anderson just hurried the shot. Only about a 4-footer, and it wasn't even close.
This is Ray Gaffney with the basketball. He's come into the lineup now to Lynch, now to Bond. Outside Lynch to Gaffney, slapped out of bounds by Bardo. It'll go back to Minnesota.
Shikanjansky has been a starter for most of the year, but hasn't played well lately, and Walter Bond has replaced him.
Boy, what a great pass. That ball was put in by Coffey. Caught Illinois asleep on defense. Bardo way across on the skip pass to Anderson, and now Smith passes up the shot. Bardo releases from in front. No, rebound pulled away by Burton.
Nobody home on the offensive boards. It was all gold shirts in there.
Gaffney in front into the corner to Burton. Back outside Lynch. Back in the corner to Burton under to Shikanjansky.
Just awful defense down low on the baseline by Illinois. And Lou Henson wants another timeout. He is red hot.
And that's what's happened thus far from the field, Dan.
Well, you should shoot 61.5% if you get all those layups that Minnesota's been getting. Layups and short 5-foot jump shots. Illinois has been cold offensively, but the Illini have really let down on defense. Larry
Smith and Marcus Liberty on the court for the Illini right now, along with Bardo, Nick Anderson, and Hamilton. Battle is taking a breather. Anderson yet to score. Skip pass to Nick on the side. Back in front to Smith. Jumps it up from three-point range. No. Tipped by Hamilton. No good. Rebound into the corner. Pulled away by Burton. Ray Gaffney with the basketball. Just slowly walking it across the line. Outside Shikanjansky. Now back. Gaffney in the corner. Willie Burton. Little shoving by Newburn underneath. Larry Smith walking it up for Illinois. To Bardo.
It's just a nice move defensively, and Bardo's really been asleep tonight. Dug away again, and another layup for the Gophers.
Well, what can you say? Smith to Liberty. He loses the ball. Picks it back up to Smith. Across to Anderson. Back to Smith. Underneath to Hamilton. Bowles turn around. No. Tip up. No good. And underneath there is a foul going to be called on Illinois. It's on Bardo.
Battle and Anderson need to get off the mark here. Battle 2 points. Anderson hasn't scored yet. So the two more reliable scoring forwards on this club, neither one of them has done very much.
Newburn driving all the way, scoops it back on the near side, and Bond has the basketball, picks it up, gives it back in front to Gaffney.
Well, Bond got hammered over there. I've seen people sue for whiplash for less contact than that.
Comes out to Coffey. Bond has it, flips it over on the side. That's Gaffney with it outside. Newburn all alone for three. No, tip up is good. Great tip in.
Gaffney. Ray Gaffney. 25-11.
Liberty is fouled by Shikanjansky.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Boy, Liberty driving right around Shikanjansky, and he misses the shot. Out of bounds to the Gophers. And the Illini go on the D as Coffey will get the ball up court. Comes to Newburn. Newburn across the timeline. Bardo slaps it away, retrieves it back on the side, flips it outside to Lynch. Kenny Battle is against Lynch. There's a drive by Lynch, fires underneath the Newburn, off of the glass, no, tipped around, no, and a foul on Chicken-Jansky. Marcus Liberty going to the line with a 1-and-1. Off of the back of the iron, and it's pitched out of bounds. Nick Anderson tried to slap it back in front to Marcus, but it was in the wrong spot. It's out of bounds to the Gophers. Newburn will inbound it to Lynch. Still 6:45 remaining in the first half, and the Gophers lead it by 12. Into the corner. Lewis has it outside Newburn. And back now to Lewis, to Newburn. Really overloading things over here on this side. They got it in where they wanted. Coffey throws the ball away.
But the turnover saved Illinois that time, and once again a chance to cut it to 10 with 6:20 to go in the first half.
Larry Smith off the Liberty. Marcus outside to Bardo. Over to Battle. To Nick Anderson. Smith. Larry driving, can't get it in there. Another breakaway for the Gophers. This is Newburn, a good hit behind the back dribble, and put it in.
Newburn has taken Bardo to school tonight.
He's got 10 points in the game. And Bardo being dogged out in front by Lynch. Battle gets it off to Smith. They got it to Anderson. Nick going for the shot, and he's got it. First basket for the night for Nick Anderson.
He's going to need a few more if Illinois is going to get back into this thing.
Lynch down into the corner. Oh, underneath, the ball is up. Missed there. Rebounded by Anderson. Here's Liberty. And Illinois back to within 10. 5:10 to go in the half. It's Lewis with the basketball now. Sets it up at the point. Gives it over to Lynch on the wing. Lynch driving. The shot is off of the glass. No good, but a great rebound is up and in. Burton on the rebound. Smith has the ball slapped away by Lewis out of bounds. It's going to go back to Minnesota. Metcalf is into the lineup, and I'll tell you, Clem Haskins has used a bunch of players so far into the game. Outside Lynch gets it down to Lewis on the side. P.J. Bowman on him on defense. Out to Metcalf. Lynch bounces it on the side to Metcalf. Metcalf, a junior out of Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. Back to Metcalf. Boy, he beats Anderson down the baseline, but he is out of bounds, and it goes over to Illinois.
Well, I'm telling you what, this defense is incredible.
Bardo moving it across. P.J. Bowman fakes around, out to Anderson, underneath the Battle, slapped away by Burton. Lewis with it in the backcourt. P.J. Bowman right on him. Lynch goes underneath to Burton. Blocked away. Chicken-Jansky's shot, no. Rebound, Bardo picks it up off of the floor. Anderson clears it off to Bowman. Up to Bardo. Boy, Anderson, nice drive. Back to within 10. Lynch working in the backcourt. 3 minutes, 15 seconds remain.
Boy, Lynch has done a nice job tonight.
Foul on Kenny Battle.
3:13 to play in the half, and the Gophers up by 10.
They get it into Lynch into the corner. Back outside, and that's Gaffney against PJ. Into the corner to Lynch. Underneath Metcalf. A little closer, slapped around. It's finally picked up off of the floor by Battle. And a charge on Kenny Battle. Outside, Coffey to Metcalf, travels with the ball. Out of bounds to Illinois. 2:43 to play in the half. As Bardo pushing it up across, out to P.J. Bowman.
Don't forget that P.J. was a three-point specialist at Parkland College last year. He can fill it up from out there. If he
Boy,
can get it
across the
off.
skip pass to Bowman. PJ loose for the jumper. He's got it. A three-point shot by PJ.
What a big basket for the little guy.
Over the line comes Lynch. Good switch off by Illinois. That was Small and Bardo that did that. Gaffney outside. Metcalf fakes underneath, gives it back in the corner to Gaffney. Here's Lynch. One too many steps out of bounds, Illinois. Bardo into the corner to Anderson. A skip pass over to Bowman. Here's Battle. Down the lane he goes. A charge on Battle. Let's see if the basket will count.
Nope, no basket.
A minute and a half to play in the half. 31-24. There you see the score. The Gophers have it. Out to Gaffney. Into the corner to Newbern. To Lynch. Across to Gaffney. Underneath Bond. Has it slapped away by Bardo. And a foul is going to be called on Gaffney. Clem Haskins. Both of those guys were members of the Chicago Bulls at one time. PJ rims the free throw. Shikanjansky pulls off the rebound into the air, and Lynch has got it there for Minnesota. Lynch with it. Three-point shot. Rebound, Newbern. He got the good bounce of the ball. Slapped away by Bardo. Picked up by Newbern, and he comes back in front. Look at the clock with now 48 seconds to go. Makes a good move on the dribble. Outside Shikanjansky.
About an 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock now.
This is Gaffney with it.
Shot clock down to 25.
On the near side to Newbern. Underneath, a slapped away by Liberty. A scramble on the floor, and the ball out of jump ball it'll be, and out of bounds to Minnesota. Gaffney with a basket. He moves around to the left. Now back over to the right of the wing. Gives it into the corner. Newbern. We're down to 13, down to 12 seconds to go in the half. There you see the clock right down to the corner of your screen. Burton likes to shoot.
Oh, that's a bad call. No basket.
1-1 for Willie Burton. Down court, Marcus Liberty from the side. Well, a little excitement towards the end of the game. Liberty, Anderson, and Hamilton. That's the starting five for the Illini here in the second half. Anderson inbounds to Smith.
It's very important offensively, Dick, to get Lowell Hamilton on track. One shot for Lowell in the first half, and no baskets.
There's Lowell with the basketball to Nick Anderson. Underneath it goes, and they throw it away. Lynch stepped right in front of Larry Smith and stole the pass from Anderson. Lynch bouncing it over on the side to Bond. Willie Burton coming out at the point, receives the pass, flips over to Lynch. Now underneath the Newbern, blocked away. What a block by Anderson. And here is Larry Smith trying to break in to Bardo, and he loses the ball in the air. Driving the other length is Newbern.
One of those nights so far for Illinois.
Larry Smith penetrating down, gets it under to Hamilton. He doesn't make it. Tip up, no good. Rebound by Burton.
I'm afraid, Dick, that Illinois is playing not to win the game, but they're playing not to lose, which happens sometimes when all this attention gets thrown upon you. And we've seen a lot of teams do it this way, and that's what's happening so far in this one. Larry Smith had a wide-open 6-foot shot and couldn't pull the trigger on it.
Boy, there's a nice shot by Bond.
Gophers right back in control of this one.
37-24.
And now they've got the crowd back into it.
Outside to Bardo. Under to Hamilton, batted right back, and Larry Smith has got it in. Larry Smith picked up the loose ball, and Illinois down by 11. Here's Lynch over the line. Bouncing it off to Burton. Outside Newburn, now back to Lynch from the corner. Rebound Hamilton. Up court it goes to Smith. Across to Bardo. Smith working around a pick and comes the other way to Bardo. Inside Anderson for the shot, and it's up and it's in. It won't count. Hamilton should have left it alone. I think it would have dropped anyway.
I think it might have too. I'm not sure who hit that ball though. Let's take a close look at this. Anderson's shot on the way right here. Whose hand touches the ball? It was Hamilton, no doubt about it.
Here's Newburn working in the backcourt. Gets it off on the far side. That's Coffey with it. Outside Bond. Oh, what a great pass to Burton. What a great pass inside from Walter Bond. Everyone wants to beat the #1 team, and this arena is awfully noisy right now. Lowell Hamilton pulling up for the shot. The first bucket of the night for Lowell Hamilton.
That was a tough shot. He got slapped on the hand as he went up for that thing. I was surprised he was able to regain control.
Lynch over the line, gets it off to Newburn. Oh, a great move by Newburn. Gets in close for the shot, can't handle it underneath. Burton comes up with it. And Willie Burton has moved to 11 points to his name as Larry Smith drives under, and a foul on Minnesota. Larry Smith will go to the line for Illinois.
Well, Newburn's headed for the locker room, Dick. He just went off the bench and downstairs.
They get the ball in play in that backcourt right there. That is Gaffney. 16:25 to play. Minnesota leads by 12. Lynch down on the side of Burton. He's working against Anderson. Lynch has it on the near side.
Shot clock down to 15. Good
weak
cut.
Side dump off, and the shot is up and missed, but Burton rebound slapped away by Anderson. And Larry Smith racing for the basket for Illinois. The shot too hard, comes out in front, and Bardo has got it. Nick Anderson driving for the shot, and he's got it in.
41-31.
Well, Illinois needs to make a turnover right here for the Gophers. They need to make some things happen on defense. Lynch out in front on the right side to Gaffney. Here's almost a steal by Anderson. They're really trying to overplay him. Underneath, Chickenjansky gets the shot away, and he makes it.
See Larry Smith right there reaching in. His foul, basket goes, and a chance for three. And there it is.
Williams Arena. Dick Martin along with Dan Rowan, where the Fighting Illini, the #1 ranked team in the country, have run into a hot bunch of Gophers here tonight. They lead Illinois 44-31 as Bardo against the pressure defense.
Little half-court trap by the Gophers caught Illinois by surprise, but they were able to get it over the timeline.
Hamilton dishes it back to Smith.
And now that zone again, Dick, the one-man front.
Hamilton tries to get it, and he does to Nick Anderson, and he puts it up in a crowd.
As a pass, it was a little shaky. Illinois caught a break there. They need a few breaks, I think, to get back into this one. Minnesota's just playing very well.
Lynch gets it over on this. Oh, steal by Larry Smith. And a foul is going to be called. It's on Gaffney before the shot. For the Gophers, that's their second team foul in the second half. They lob it in close to Bardo, outside to Smith. Now back on the near side, Nick Anderson. Underside to Irvin Small, and Irvin makes the basket. Illinois trailing by 9, the closest they have been for some time. Newburn to Gaffney, and now to Coffey. Back to Gaffney, working on Smith. Underneath it goes. The shot is up, batted on the floor, and picked up out in front. Coffey retrieved it to Newburn. Now back to Coffey. Willie Burton has it. Works around a pick, lets a long one go from way outside. No, rebound taken away. Shikenjansky gets it right back and into the hands of Newbern. They reset the shot clock. 14 minutes to go in the game, and Illinois down by 9. Shikenjansky with Irvin Small right there on him. Now Newbern has it.
I think part of the rebounding problem, Dick, is the fact that Kenny Battle's not in the game. He hasn't played yet in the second half, and he only has 3 fouls. I'm starting to wonder if there might be something else wrong with him. He's over there in his warm-up clothes on the bench.
Into the corner it goes. Underneath, Burton for the shot. No. And a foul is going to be called. It's on Illinois. Irvin Small. He's the leading scorer for Minnesota. And the ball off of the back of the iron. It comes in to Smith and back to Bardo.
Pressure. 3/4 court zone press now.
Well, they got it down to Small, to Anderson, to Smith. Oh, they throw the ball away. Just forcing the issue is what they're doing, Dan.
The timing is just not there. That's one of the problems with Larry Smith being in the game instead of Kendall Gill. Larry hasn't played a lot of minutes in a while.
They just picked up a foul right there. And that's 3 on Smith. Willie Burton will inbound it there for the Gophers. Near side to Newbern. A 10-point lead for the Gophers. 13-12 to play in the game. Into the corner it goes. Gaffney comes outside.
Small and Shikenjansky really going at it down low on the blocks.
Boy, that's Burton with it outside. Newbern gets it to Shikenjansky. Picked up the loose ball. Gaffney has it now. Coffey was Johnny on the spot right there for the Gophers to get the loose ball. They work around a double pick, and Gaffney, a long shot. No good. A rebound comes out in front to Larry Smith. Into the corner. Anderson under to Hamilton.
Nope.
And Hamilton can't buy one. He had the shot too. Working it back is Gaffney. There you see the clock, 12:24 and ticking down. The Gophers leading by 10. Newbern. Oh, they get it behind the door, and the shot is up. No good. Shikenjansky on a great rebound.
Illini were lucky they didn't get called for another foul that time. Shikenjansky working hard to get position. And the lead could have been 8. Now it's back up to 12.
Hamilton back to Smith. Back inside to Hamilton. Back to Smith to Bardo. Oh, a good dish off to Hamilton for the easy shot. Another 10-point lead for Minnesota. And that clock continues to tick down. We're down to 11.5 minutes to play in the game. Burton to Gaffney. Oh, underneath Willie Burton, shot off of the glass, good.
And every time the Gophers score, Dick, they get that much tighter on defense.
Nick Anderson in and out with his shot. Rebound comes out in front. Coffey has it.
That's a good shot by Nick. And you got to take that one. You just can't get it to go down. For the game, that means Illinois has been out-rebounded almost 2-1, 29-15 by the official numbers, and that is incredible for the team that leads the Big Ten in rebound margin.
Kenny Battle is checked back into the lineup for Illinois, as has P.J. Bowman.
Battle's going to have to ignite something here real quick for Illinois. Time ticking down, 10.5 to go now.
Newbern has the basketball out in front, flips over to Lynch.
10 on the shot clock.
Lynch drives across the lane, flips in the corner to Gaffney. Gaffney jumps it up.
What a killer. What a killer.
Ray Gaffney up over the top of P.J. Bowman. Bardo, P.J. into the corner, Hamilton. Trying to get it inside, stole it away, but Shikenjansky had his foot on the baseline, and it'll go back to Illinois.
Hamilton's pass anticipated well by Shikanjansky. Almost another Illinois turnover, but he stepped on the end line.
Anderson inbounding into the corner to Bowman, outside Bardo. Right back to Nick. Oh, what a great drive by Anderson. And the Gophers have got Shikanjansky loose. They have got to have made at least 4 or 5 baskets on that easy breakaway all night long. I'll tell you, that drives coaches nuts. Bowman from 3-point range.
P.J. Bowman.
All I can say, PJ, shoot it each time you get it.
Somebody's going to have to.
That's right. 9:30 to go. Lynch to Shikanjansky. Down to Newbern. To Lynch. Gaffney. Lobbing underneath there. Newbern can't get it down. A rebound comes into the corner, and it's picked up by P.J. Bowman. Gets it off to Bardo. 9 minutes. Hamilton. Illinois down by 9. That's Gaffney against P.J. Off to Lynch.
They need a stop here.
Newbern gives it back on the side to Bond. Under to the big guy Shikanjansky. Skip pass outside. Gaffney.
Almost walked.
Oh, he's hot.
Boy, Gaffney has just hit a couple of big baskets.
I'll tell you, P.J. Bowman was right on him, too. Bardo, shoot it, P.J. Oh, rebound. Bardo, no. Tip, no. Next one taken away. Anderson gets it to Bardo for the shot.
All kinds of things happening in the lane that time. None of them good for Minnesota. Back down to a 9-point game, but it's under 8 minutes now.
Lynch over on the side. Bond has it. Shikanjansky almost. Oh, Shikanjansky fires from outside, and a great rebound on the bounce of the ball, and the things are bouncing right for Minnesota, I'll tell you that. Rebound back into the hands of P.J. Bowman.
I've never seen a game with so many long rebounds.
Outside to Bardo.
Lynch trying to belly up on him.
Nick Anderson.
What a great catch by Anderson.
Anderson is fouled by Burton.
Nope. 7:28 to go. And down by 10.
7:28 to play. Bond into the corner to Burton. To Lynch. P.J. Bowman. Giving away a lot of size.
Didn't make it. Oh, they didn't make it, and they didn't call it. They didn't make it in 10 seconds and did not blow the whistle.
Newbern has it out in front. Over on the side of Lynch. Down to Coffey. Outside to Bond. The Gophers, I'm sure, as you are too at home, they're going to work as much off of that clock as they possibly can. The shot clock is to 15. Newbern has it on the right wing. It's down to 10.
He's a likely candidate.
He drives into the crowd, and the shot is missed. It comes out in front. Here comes Battle. Kenny Battle pulling up for the shot. Doesn't get it. Rebound taken away underneath by Coffey. Comes up to Newbern. Illinois, one of those nights.
Well, if you play 31 basketball games in a regular season, you're going to have a few like this. It's just unfortunate that it had to come right after they'd gotten the #1 ranking.
It happens to a lot of them.
And let's not forget, although we haven't mentioned it much tonight, that the adjustment of losing Kendall Gill may be a little bit greater than we thought.
Jump ball. Bardo against Burton. Alternate possession out of bounds to Minnesota. A 10-point lead for Minnesota. Lynch very carefully coming outside. P.J. hounding him there, and the ball is going to be almost thrown away. Bond retrieves outside. And Battle picks it up, loses it, picked up from there by Burton. He puts it in.
Well, Dick, there's your indication right there. How many times this year have you seen Kenny Battle outfought for a basketball? Willie Burton just did it, and Battle's just been fouled. Both teams still a long way from the bonus with 5:45 to go. Kenny does not have a point in the second half. Now he does.
Back to a 10-point game. New Bern. Burton is against Smith underneath the basket. What a mismatch that is right now. And the Gophers don't pick it up. And I'll tell you, Larry Smith, you could see it was going to happen because Larry Smith was caught on him and he was just charged with a foul. That's 4 on Smith. That's New Bern down into the corner to Bond.
New shot clock now for the Gophers after they'd run off a considerable amount of time.
New Bern with a great shot.
That's one of those shots that Clem Haskins says, oh no, oh yes. New Bern with 14.
Kenny Battle doesn't get it down. A follow-up by Hamilton, no. And Battle hustles over to get the basketball. Puts it up and in. It'll count in a foul on the Gophers. Battle has 10 points in the game, and Marcus Liberty is going to come into the lineup for Illinois, replacing Lowell Hamilton. 61-52 as Lou Henson getting them out there organized here for the final spurt, we hope. Comes over to New Bern.
This is the first action Liberty's seen in the second half.
New Bern over the line with Bardo right there on him, out on the high post to Willie Burton. Oh, he makes a move. Foul on Liberty.
Things are really going Minnesota's way.
Liberty trying to front Burton underneath the basket. You better watch out. Outside as Bond flips into the near side. A jumper is up. No. Rebound by Bardo.
Got to go quick.
Into the corner to Liberty. Outside. Bowman. PJ with 3. 61. They better get the score. 61-55. Bowman against Lynch. Comes off to New Bern. We're back to within 6 points.
4 minutes to go, Dick. This is a huge possession, maybe the most important possession of the game.
Here's New Bern. No. Scramble underneath the basket and out of there with it to Bond. Has it. Does a little shoving off. Scoops it underneath. The shot is no. Tipped away. Saved by Bowman in the corner. Down to Anderson. Way across now to Bardo. Comes out to Liberty. And it's batted out of bounds by Lynch. It'll go back to Illinois. It comes in to Bardo.
Gophers stay packed in that zone. They're going to give him a shot from outside if they can get it.
Anderson to Bardo. To Anderson. PJ from the corner. Doesn't get it, but a great rebound is up in there by Battle, and he is hammered down, and he's going to go to the line with 2. Kenny Battle with 2 shots coming.
He's 5 for 5 in the second half.
Illinois trails by just 4.
New Bern got to cut him off.
He
lost the ball.
Picked out of the air. Illinois has it. Into the corner to Anderson. Outside Smith. And now to Bardo. Across to Anderson. To Smith.
Good pass.
Underneath to Liberty, and he is fouled as he goes to the basket. Boy, what a clutch position for Liberty to be in, and he came through. Here's Willie Burton coming down the court. Comes back outside. Lynch has the basketball. 2 minutes and 33 seconds to play. Into the corner to Coffey. This is Bond. Underneath it goes. Willie Burton. What a block. Oh, no.
Battle blocked it off the glass, and then it was knocked out by Anderson. I don't know about that.
63 to 59, you see there.
Nick.
Oh, a tip is up, and Bardo is hammered down. Foul on Battle. Timeout, Illinois.
Gophers will pick up man-to-man. They're out of the zone.
Across to Anderson.
Wide open.
Oh, in and out. Comes out to Lynch. To Bond, has it slapped away by Marcus Liberty, and they crash in the middle of the court. And I'll tell you, everyone there over and back on Minnesota, out of bounds to Illinois.
Well, at the same time, the Gophers can't feel that badly about it. They ran 20 more seconds off the clock, and they're right back where they started from coming out of that timeout. Newbern was pushed at half court. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul. Cross-court pass. Bardo or Anderson.
Liberty is hammered by Burton. So Marcus goes to the line with a free throw. He'll have the bonus if he makes the first.
Definitely could have gone toward Minnesota as well. Marcus with a big free throw.
Minute and 19 to go. Short.
Air ball.
At the far end, Walter Bond will inbound. They lob it into the corner to Willie Burton with Larry Smith on him. Back now to Newbern.
Newbern's got 5 to get it over half court. If they can turn him, they'll get the ball. They couldn't turn him.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul. A 1-and-1 is going to be against their. Let's make that the shot. It's going to be for Newbern to shoot at the foul line, a 1-and-1. And let's see who picked up the foul.
I don't know about that.
Looked like he fell down before he got to the contact.
They really did. Distribute the ball, and they need all the rebounders they can get. If Illinois misses, they've got to crash the offensive boards big time if they're going to get back into this game.
Newbern misses the free throw, and out of the air, Nick Anderson grabs the ball. Bardo goes over to the side, gets underneath for the shot, and he's got it. We're down to 55 seconds and counting. It comes into Lynch.
They don't want to foul Lynch.
Lynch with, oh, he should have been called. Oh, what are you going to call that?
He double dribbled.
Comes out to Newborn. Foul outside on Bardo.
1-and-1.
That's a bigger one. Illinois has got to have a three-point bucket and then call a timeout quickly.
There it is.
There's the chance. Oh, all kinds of shoving underneath.
Foul inside goes against Nick Anderson. Yep. And that should do it.
Down to 33 seconds to go. Shot blocked. Bardo threw up a hope shot. Foul on Bardo. And Illinois will suffer their first loss of the year. And the Gophers are going to do it to them here in Minneapolis, and they have played an outstanding basketball game.
They really have. We've talked about Illinois being sluggish tonight, but Minnesota has been with it the entire 40 minutes. They dish off to Lynch. Bardo bangs into him. Lynch with a 1-on-1. Anderson.
Boy, Nick pulling up for a three-point shot, and it's off the iron, goes into the corner, and Bond tries to save it. Comes inside to Lynch, and he bats it off of the foot of Battle out of bounds. It'll go back to Minnesota. Well, we just got 10 seconds to go, and the Illini are down by 7, and Minnesota with the basketball to put in play at the far end of the court. And we had said before, and we'll give credit again where it's due, Minnesota has played one heck of a basketball game tonight.
Outstanding, outstanding game.
Upsetting the Fighting Illini, #1 ranked team in the country. They're going to play with it in the backcourt. Newburn with the basketball. The ball game is all over, and Minnesota. Bunch of Gopher fans in Minneapolis tonight, and there's the happiest guy right there, Clem Haskins. His team has beaten the Fighting Illini 69-62. The final score here tonight. The Fighting Illini lose their first game of the year. Surely knock them out of the top spot in the country when the polls come out. And a big win for the Minnesota Gophers.